I'm here with Jess, who is the interviewer here at CWL London. Now, I have to ask, how have you been enjoying the event so far?
I've been loving it, and I think I said this, I always say this when we go overseas, which when I say that, I mean the one other time we've done that since in my Call of Duty career. But like overseas, England always has the best crowd compared to the United States events. Like, I mean, yeah, Americans are great and all, I'm an American, but you guys really know how to bring the hype.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, people always have the argument over what's better, EU crowds or NA crowds. Like, after this event, what would you say?
Oh, even before this event, I would have said EU crowd for sure. And I'm sorry, my fellow Americans. It's just true. EU brings the hype way better than we do.
Yeah, I'm not sorry, because she's right. So I want to ask, actually, what was it that originally got you into Call of Duty? Like, why was it that you wanted to start working with this game particularly?
So I actually ended up getting into Call of Duty because I am from Columbus and MLG has a studio there. Yeah. And so I'd already been around in a few other esports titles, but I'd never gotten the chance to work with Call of Duty. And I think I actually I wasn't even aware that MLG had that studio, the Columbus Arena. Yeah. And then I was connected with the MLG people and they were like, oh yeah, you're a Columbus local, we're looking for an interviewer. And that's kind of what your area of expertise was, so it just came together and worked out perfectly, and it's been one of the best esports titles that I've ever had the pleasure of working in. Just the scene is so great, all the players are great, everyone behind the scenes is fantastic. It's been an amazing experience.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's looked amazing. I love seeing you up there on the stage, and it's so obvious that you're really enjoying it.
Thank you. Yeah, I have so much fun with this, and like I always tell people, this is my dream job, and I'm just so lucky. Like, a lot of things happened to just work out very right, and I got very lucky in a lot of ways, so I'm really lucky that I do get to do what I love to do for a living.
Okay, so have you had a favorite game this weekend so far? Because there have been a lot of really, really hype games, and it's very hard to pick, so I'm sorry to put you on the spot, but do you have a favorite?
I mean, Optic Phase was really hype, even though it wasn't obviously a very close game, but it was just really hype because I've been a huge fan of FaZe, just because they do so well in Columbus, so I kind of have a soft spot for them because I'm from Columbus and they love that city because they tend to perform well there. And then of course Optic has so many fans, and so I think the FaZe fans were a little underrepresented at this event, but it was still really cool to see how hyped the crowd was getting over Optic before that Optic FaZe match.
I mean, that's actually one of the really nice things, because Optic have loads of fans here, but also FaZe have got the British players, so they have a load of fans. You kind of get that half and half. So you get like the particularly loud crowds here when you've got like the British representation as well as Optic.
Yeah, well actually one thing that really surprised me is I was surprised how many Optic fans there were represented here. Because I know, when Reciprocity are playing, the fans are going crazy, of course. But I was surprised that Optic had such great representation too. But I mean, they have fans worldwide.
They're massive. Yeah. So okay, I have to ask you, what's your one biggest highlight of the weekend?
Oh, my biggest highlight of the weekend? Maybe interviewing Crimsix, just because that was hilarious. I don't know if you happened to see. But
I interviewed him as well. He's hilarious.
Okay.
He's so funny.
Well, he's really funny, but what happened when I interviewed him was that that was the first time all weekend that I had interviewed him particularly, and I guess he had trouble. He doesn't, I don't know if it's that he doesn't like to hear himself coming over a speaker or what. The audio in this arena is a little bit different than at our normal open events, so he was plugging his ears. As soon as he started talking, he went, whoa, I can hear myself, or something like that. It like, I don't know, he didn't like it. So he was plugging his ears so he couldn't hear himself while he was answering my questions, and it was just hysterical. And then he ended up just kind of walking off, and I was laughing so hard, I just kind of back over to Katie at the desk.
I mean, those are like the best moments. I mean, thank you so much for speaking to us, and I really hope that you have so much fun for the rest of the weekend, because I know that I have been as a spectator.
Thank you so much.